Jai Swaminarayan, myself Kumudini Nalaude, Atmi Green School, Standard 5th, subject Maths. Now we will start, before starting new topic, I will just revise what we study in the previous video. Okay, so we are, first of all we clear the concept of uh, circle. Okay, so see the diagram. Okay, a circle is a closed figure, but it is not bounded by straight line, so it is bounded by curved line. Now next, this center O. Every point on a circle is at a fixed distance from the point, and that point is named as center. Okay, next, perimeter of a circle. The perimeter of a circle is called circumference of a circle. Okay, now next, the distance between the center and any point on a circle is called radius. See, the center and any point on the center and any point on circle is called, the distance between center and any point of a circle is called radius, right? Otherwise we can say such like this, the line segment which join any point on a circle and the center of a circle is called radius. Same definition of diameter is also line segment passing through the center and which end points are on the circle is called the diameter. Okay, so once again I will repeat so that you can see in the diagram. See, the line segment which passes through the center and end points are on the circle is called diameter. Clear? Now next. Diameter is twice of a radius. Otherwise we can say radius is half of diameter. Okay, next thing, a line segment whose end points are on the circle is called chord. See, this is one end point and this is another end point. If we consider third line, pink lines, okay, so it is one end point and this is other end point. These all lines, pink color lines, have end points on the circle. That's why it is called chord. Okay, then any part of a circle is called an arc of a circle. So see, from A to B, C is any point. It is not necessary that it should be midpoint of a given arc. Okay, we can take any point in between two end points. Here A and B are end points of this arc, so you can take C anywhere. Okay, so any part of a circle is called an arc. We usually name arc by 3 points, where 2 points are end and the other point is in between them. Not necessarily it would be the center. Okay, then half circle is called semicircle. See here, this half circle is called semicircle. Now next thing we study is we have solved this exercise 7.10. Okay, so in the diagram we find out what is the diameter and what is the radius, and in the B we studied about the chords. Okay, so let's see the fill in the blanks also. Just once we can read it. Okay, a diameter is a longest chord of a circle. A and B are the points on a circle. Line segment is called chord of the circle. Perimeter of circle is called circumference of a circle. The radius of a circle is half of diameter. Fine. Now we will solve the exercise question D. Okay, in copy. Let's see. See here. Find the diameter of a circle whose radius is. Now, one statement we read before 2 minutes, that radius is half of diameter. Okay. Otherwise, we can say diameter is double of radius, right? So, what is the radius given here? 5.4. Okay. So, diameter is equal to 2 into r, that is 2 multiplied by 5.4. So, it is 10.8 centimeter. Okay. Next, radius is 3.6. That means r is equal to 3.6. You have to always write this formula, d for diameter and small r for radius. Okay. This is the standard formula, d is equal to 2r. 2r means 2 into r. Okay. D stands for diameter, r stands for radius. So, d is equal to 2r, 2 multiplied by 3.6, we get 7.2. Okay. Next, 4.8. R is equal to 4.8. So, D is equal to 2R. 2R means 2 into R. So, R is 4.8. 2 multiplied by 4.8. We get 9.6. We have to just multiply R. Then 5M. Radius is equal to 5 meters. So, diameter is equal to 2 into R. That is 2 into 5. So, we get 10 meter. Understand everyone? So, let's start the next example. Find the radius of a circle whose diameter is. Now, diameter is given and we have to find the radius. So, of course, radius is half of the diameter. So, we have to, half means we have to divide by 2. So, D is equal to 6.4. So, R is equal to D upon 2. So, 6.4 divided by 2 is equal to 3.2 centimeter. Okay. Now, next, D is equal to 8 centimeter, right? So, R is equal to D upon 2, that is 8 upon 2 is equal to 4 centimeter. Get it? Then, D is equal to 4.6. So, R is equal to D upon 2, that means 4.6 divided by 2. So, it is equal to 2.3. Okay. Now, fourth. D is equal to 5. So, R is equal to D upon 2, that means 5 upon 2, that is 2.5. Now, fifth example you have to take as a homework. Now, next is circumference of a circle. So, first of all we understand with the help of book. Okay. First of all, see the definition. Already we have learned and understand this definition. Perimeter of a circle is called its circumference. So, see on the page 123. If you measure the circumference of very accurately, you will find in each case circumference upon diameter is equal to 3.14. It is given in decimal form. If you are converted into fraction, it is 22.7. So, we can take both, any one of these. We can take 3.14, otherwise you can take 22 upon 7. It may be depend on the example. Okay. This make easier to find out the circumference of a circle. Measure the diameter of a circle and multiply it by 3.14 or 22 upon 7, we get the circumference. Okay. So, what is the formula for circumference? Circumference is equal to 3.14 multiplied by diameter. Otherwise, we can say circumference is equal to 22 upon 7 multiplied by diameter. Get it? So, we will understand these three examples first. The diameter of a circle is 5. Find its circumference. So, see in this diagram, this is the diameter. Can anyone tell me the definition of diameter? The line segment which passes through